Y'all, we just got our first $1,200 check from Amazon. Were you thinking I was going to say YouTube? No, not from YouTube. From Amazon. And why did we get that? Let's see that. All right. Welcome back to the channel. This is your girl, Mela. If this is your first time tuning, make sure you subscribe, watch to the end, like, leave a comment. Let me know how you're going to enjoy this video. But as you know it, let's go right into the video. So, to the chase. We just got our first $1,200 check from Amazon. We've been selling on Amazon for pretty much about 6 weeks, getting to 2 months now, and we've got 500 checks, 700, and this is the first 1,200 check that we got. I'm super excited. And I'm here to celebrate my small wins, right? I know that there are people that they're big e-commerce people who've been selling for Amazon for a very long time that are catching in more than that, but it's my small wins, right? And like I told you guys, this channel is me trying to grow myself and us trying to grow together. So that is a big win for me, celebrating my wins as I continue to grow. So this is a very easy, simple business that anybody can do, right? It doesn't require any tech savvy knowledge. It doesn't require anything out of this world. It just needs you to get on Chrome and download your Amazon Seller Central, apply to Amazon to sell, and you don't need too much capital to start. No, let me take that back. You need capital to start, but you don't need your money to start, right? We are the babies out there. So I'm super excited about this video. So I feel like I'm talking with a lot of excitement. So I need to calm down. Okay, take a deep breath. Before I continue to talk. So like I was saying, so this like I've told you guys before about e-commerce, and I told you guys it was one of my favorite side hustle because it's been helping me and it's keeping me, my husband, busy. So what do you need to start? Why do you need to start e-commerce? You just need to get on Chrome, download Amazon Seller Central. I had a video where I spoke about how to start e-commerce, what you need if you want to go on Amazon or Walmart. But this is what you need to know first. Walmart requires that you should have an experience of selling online. So the easy way to go about it is first start with Amazon. Amazon does not require any online selling experience or any e-commerce experience before you can sell, and you can sell on Amazon as an individual, but on Walmart you need to be a registered LLC to be able to sell on Walmart. So the easier way to go about it if you want to get on the e-commerce journey is start on Amazon. You can start as an individual, like I said. So you just need to go on Chrome, download your Amazon Seller Central, register it, and wait for Amazon to approve you. The approval is usually pretty fast, within 24 hours or less, and you're already approved and you can already start listing. Now, when I said you need capital, okay, you need capital to be able to sell on because you need to buy your products, right? We need to pay money for those who are sourcing the products for you if you don't want to go to the store to source the products. But if you're just starting and it's too expensive of an expenditure to pay someone to source the products, whom you're going to get maybe on Fiverr, Upwork, somebody from India, Bangladesh, because it's cheaper to afford them, you can get from there. But if you're just starting and you're trying to save on, you can go to the stores like Costco, Sam's Club, Ross, Marshalls, Target when they have clearance. Yeah, stores like that are going to help you find some products that you can sell on Amazon. So you can go to any of those stores and try to source. I think I made a video already telling you guys the tool that you can use to source, which is what I use is Seller Amp. There are a whole lot of other tools, but I use the Seller Amp tool to source. And like I said, you don't require your money to start this business. So because you can apply for a credit card, unless you have a terrible credit score, please work on your credit scores if you have a terrible credit score, because it's going to help you get credit cards that you can run this business and then you can pay from the proceeds of the business, right? Let's say you decide to start your Amazon business today and you create your account and you're approved. Now the next thing you have to do is find profitable products that are lightweight, products that don't require so much to ship, right? So you're going to find profitable products, and like I said, you can go to, if you don't want to pay the guys on Upwork or Fiverr when you're starting, you can go to Marshalls, Ross, Home Depot, Costco, Sam's Club. Those are stores that you can walk in and try to source products from there that are going to be profitable. Now the thing about the products that are in the stores that are very close to you is that they are very competitive, because now somebody who decides to walk into the store knows that they can get the product from there, right? But when you're buying from wholesale suppliers or suppliers who delay to ship, that gives you an advantage, a competitive advantage over the external retailers, right? So you need to, in as much as you can buy from these stores, it's very advisable to do to buy from wholesale suppliers, so that you're also having better profits. Okay, back to where you can get your capital from. So you can start by applying to Capital One, Discover. These stores have their credit cards. I think we all know that. So for me, I'm using Discover credit card, and that's and then I'm using the Home Depot credit card as well. So you can use any of these credit cards, and these stores that I just mentioned, they all have their cards. I think all the stores right now have their in-store credit cards. It's also risky to get a lot of credit cards because you might forget to pay some, they might mess up your credit just because there are too many, and then you begin to have too much, your debt to income ratio becomes too high. But because you're using it too for a business, what you need to do is link those cards to your main bank account, your business bank account, so that they have automatic payments, and you avoid the risk of forgetting, and you also avoid the risk of they running out of cash. So things like that. So again, this is an easy business that you can do from the comfort of your home, because you can choose to do either ways. If you don't want to go to the post office every morning or every day, at least twice a day, you can do FBA. If you're doing Amazon, you can do FBA. You can just buy your products, arrange the products, prep them together, and ship it to the Amazon warehouse, and they're going to handle the shipping for you. But that also requires you to have a good amount of capital, because you don't want to be shipping 5 products to Amazon or 10 products to Amazon. They don't require any minimum, right? You can ship 1 product, but it's just going to be more expensive for you to ship 1 product to Amazon or 5 products to Amazon, and they're finished next week and you're shipping more. But maybe if you're the one handling your inventory or handling your shipping, you can know, okay, when I sell these 5, before I get the next income to go buy the next 5, things like that. You can manage your inventory yourself. But all the same, FBA is good, especially if you don't want any stress. You just want to like buy your inventory, ship it to Amazon, and just watch your orders come in and wait for your payments to come in every twice every month. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. I don't know why anybody right now that will watch this video is not going to start the e-commerce. I really don't know why. What is the advantage of selling on Amazon? You don't need to do any ads, because Amazon is already a big marketplace where people go to search for products. Yes, I know that we have other e-commerce platforms like Shopify that do a whole lot of sales, but you have to drive those sales with ads. It's not the same thing on Amazon unless you are starting a personal brand. But if you're selling products that people already know, then why do you need ads? You don't need ads for products that people already know about, because Amazon is already a big marketplace where people come to buy. So someone is searching for makeup, searching for sneakers, searching for a purse, they know to go to Amazon and search it because they already trust Amazon. It's better for me, for someone, for example, let me just use myself as an example. Like if I were to search for example, this lip balm. All right, let's say that I have a website that is selling this lip balm that I don't know about the website. And then I go on Amazon. Amazon is selling the same lip balm. I know about Amazon. I kind of trust them. I know my payment is secured with them and things like that. I'm easily going to buy from Amazon because I trust Amazon. Some of the reasons why some other people buy from Amazon is because they have the Amazon card. They have the Amazon credit card, so you know you're going to buy from Amazon, then you're going to pay month to month, things like that. So people just already have this trust for Amazon. You don't need to do any ads. You just need to list your products there and wait for Amazon to bring you the clients. Yes, you get to pay Amazon a referral fee, but you too get to make your profit. You sell, let's say you sell 10 units of something in a day and you're making $5 profits from it. It's $50. Girl, it's a side hustle. And people are using it for their main business. Why am I even talking about side hustle? As you continue to scale, you have products, I've sold products that have made $50 profit on those products. Yes, especially when you're selling tools. Like, don't just go about selling products that you find everywhere every day. Find products that are scarce to find in the nearby stores with the nearby retailers so that you're gaining the advantage when it comes to selling them. So like I was saying, I hope that as you're watching this video, you're going to think about it. Start your e-commerce side hustle, start your e-commerce business. If you don't know where to get your capital from, apply to Capital One or Discover. It's going to give you a credit card that can give you a quick start. If you don't want to go with those, go to the stores and get the store credit cards. Home Depot have theirs, Sam's Club has theirs, Costco the same, Burlington the same, Ross, like all the stores right now have their credit cards. You just need to go in there, buy and apply, and if you have a good credit score, you're going to get it. Hopefully you do. What if you don't have the good credit score to get the credit card? You can start off small and continue. So regardless of what you do, make sure you start e-commerce. Start it today, start it now, just start. I hope this video was very informative and helped someone. And until next time, this is your girl Melanie. Thank you for watching. Peace.